So I've made a new post, right here for the new link, and I'll probably add the new link to the video at the end, so like you can watch it continued. You can watch this because the previous one got cancelled. So yeah, so we're just going to continue from where we stopped. All right, so I'm going to this. Okay, so the reactive one is working now. So we're going to test it task 2, submit, and you can see it's showing here automatically, like instantly. So we can do one last thing. All right, for each of the stuff that we have is you can add one more mutation, which is delete task, which is going to take in an ID string, right? The string, right? That's what it's just going to take in ID, and you just get ctx dot db dot delete, right? So we just do the delete, and we're deleting an ID, which is the ID, and what model are we actually dealing with? Let's see how the delete works. By giving it an ID. So let's check out how the ID works. So convex delete row. Let's check that out. So when we deal with data, the deleting, this is basically the view. Let's go to the functions. No, this is the dashboard, so that's really much concerned about the dashboard. Concerned about the function mutation, and so let's search for it here. Do we call it deleting for? Not for. It's writing data. Then we should have deleting data as well. Let's see. Do you have anything in the Discord? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's pass in the ID. ID So fee.id here, and is tasks. I think we name it task, right? And then we return this, right? Because it's like, or should we just make it const deleted task, and then we return the deleted task. Deleted. So basically do the same thing for client as well. Clients. So we have the add client, delete client, and then we have this client, and then deleted client. So then in here we have the delete. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a delete button, right? Delete button is going to work here. So in component should, we're going to have delete button. So we're going to use a pop-up. That is what we're going to use. So can get that from chat scene. I'm just checking. I have one somewhere, so I'm trying to find so that I don't have to implement that. Yeah, it's so we can use the alert. So this is coming from chat scene, right? Which is just the alert, dialog, right? And this is just an interface for what we're going to be expecting here. Props, props. So I'm just going to call it delete button props, right? Or we should literally name it confirm modal, something like that, because we're literally just trying to like do a confirmation, right? We're literally just trying to do a confirmation. So I'm going to change this to a confirm modal, which, let's say we can have this folder called modal, right? And we can move anything relating to modal in there. So it's just basically nothing special, right? Just this. Let's destructure this. Children and unconfirm. Right. comments and remove the data from the server. So what we can do is we can give it an extra props that comes in, right, which is one text, which is literally just going to be a string as well, right? One text, and we can put that here after this. So then we can come here. So for tasks, we're gonna have remove task, which is gonna be our use mutation API dot task dot delete task, and then we're now able to use that in here. So for the delete, we're basically just going to do the confirm model, right? And we're going to have the onConfirm to call this, that is going to be passing in the ID. Okay. Okay, this is how we do ID, sorry. Yep, that's what we do. And then we do the warning, warning text. I don't even know what that is going to be, so let's do the children confirm model. So let's just pass the delete text in here, and that's going to be all. Right, so format that. We're not going to be dealing with the edits, like for now. No, we're not going to be dealing with that. And just basically just going to be doing the same thing for user as well. Right, let's see, I've been on this for almost 20 something minutes. So if you come here and you click on, so the delete is not showing. So go to confirmation model, as child of children is expecting, let's try to use a p tag. That's gonna work. Okay, it's expecting a react so we can delete. Okay, so now when we click on the delete, we expect it to confirm model. This is supposed to trigger dot UI, then alert. So that's supposed to be a trigger. It's supposed to trigger it, but it's not doing that. So let me add a p tag and delete. And let's do that. Let's click on the okay. But the bad side of this is it's automatically closing by itself. about using a button? Right, and delete is still closing by itself. That's really bad. That's bad. What do we do? What do we do? Is it because of this page? No. Trying to get okay. Is it because it's in the... Let me do this. Let me take this out here. Alright, outside of the itself, and then I do tasks. I do 0. And save that. Now this delete button. Okay. Okay. Oh. Wait, what are we using here? We are using a drop down. Okay. We are using a drop down. How about not using a drop down? We should use a pop over. Like if we go to shared scene UI, right? If we go to their component, they have pop over. Alright, this is much better. Like if you click, it's not like it's gonna close. I think that's the problem. Like the state of the drop down menu went away right after clicking, so the modal and inside of that also went away along with it. So that is why the modal is just coming up and going, right? Because the states went out with it. So we'll have to create sort of like our home drop down, but we're going to be using pop over. So So pop over, and we have pop over trigger. Is what triggers it is this dots, the dots icon, and then we have the pop over content. So we have the edit, so we can have exactly what we have here for the edit. I think that's gonna work. So it's gonna be edit, right, and then we just have to do the same thing, but this one we copy the confirm, so we can get rid of this drop down menu now. And we have this confirm here, format this, and now going here and clicking on the delete, you see it stays. So now if you click on delete forever, task 2 is gone. You can see you can delete our task, and like it's like showing, like the reaction is instantly, like almost instantly. So that's good. Oh god. Oh. You can cancel, it works out of the box. You can make this smaller, but I mean that's not some sort of like a big deal type of a thing, right? So let's just copy whatever we have here for client as well, because oh no, we can't. We already have some stuff that we already did. So we just have to copy a few things like the mutation. So whatever we have the user already. So we have the remove client. So for the use mutation, and this is client, right? And this is delete client. So I want to add one more thing here for the action, so it doesn't going to be hidden at all. So we need to get rid of these. The date can be hidden. The type is like that, and then we should add one more column really, which is this table cell. So I won't be hiding this either. So then it's import the pop over. Wait, let's make sure we're importing it from shared scene. Remove client, confirm model, and the trash icon, the edit icon as well. So the only thing left is this in here, and we can literally just copy whatever we have in here for the client. So the only thing is that this is going to be add client button, right? We have the mutation, so this is going to be client dot add client, then add client, and then the values required. So it's going to be add client, Now if we go to our schema in convex, we're having the name, email, type, and status. Right, so we come here, so let's paste that here, name, email, type, status. Let's see, I think string dot email, right, dot name, name. Okay, so status and type is required, right, and then yeah, so we just need to change this. So this is name, under control, what value, so that's it. The name, so we need the name, the email, the status, and the type. Right, yep, type. So here can be like a select, but I'm just going to keep it simple for now. So I mean, what we could really have is like we could have like a state that is managing this, but this is what we're going to. Is that an open change? So we're gonna use the status. Let me say open and set open here. So we do the use state, and this is be a starting point of false. Alright, so an open change and open is going to be equals to open. Right, so when the form is submitted, we do the set open to be false. Okay. So if we go, so let's do the same thing for the add tags as well. So we do the same thing there. So do we have the use state, and then we have the open change to the set open and open to be just open, and then I have the set open to be false in here. Right, good. So if we go back here and we go to client, we have no client, but now we have, and one thing is this is invalid email. It's email.com, status is already see it automatically on this page, but the date added, we need to convert this. So let's install moment. So that's our client, and here you can use moment. Let me import moment. Import moment from moment. Right. And then you can do moment. Percentage dot format to so the date added. I can add more. And one thing I will notice is that this is not clearing. We need to reset the form. Let's see what we can do. Is that we can reset option again. Reset option. Keep default value. It's true. I think that's sort of like best thing we could do here. Just also in here we have to set the default value, right? And default value of title, status, and priority. Yeah, this is still not. Let's keep it as that for now. Okay, so it's not clearing it yet, but the delete also works perfectly. So there we go. So we have the basic creating of clients, adding of clients, deleting of clients, yeah, and showing of clients. So let's go to workflow now. So it's now time to work on the workflow. We go to convex schema, and let's add basic workflow field. So we have like the owner, the title of the workflow, the active state, bit of boolean. We have like default. That's in that's optional. That field paths to type. No. So we just basically have the owner the title and the active. Title and active. Right. Okay. Let's just keep it like that. And then let's create a file called workflow.js. And then just basically just gonna do the same thing that they do here. So we just do get workflows. Right, you get the owner workflows. So it's gonna be the title, the active, which is pulling, and the active. So that's workflows active. We have the workflow and delete workflows, and then delete. Okay, so that's basically what I'm trying to do there. The create workflow button. As much as we want, it's possible to create workflow from only this page, right? No. Okay, let's go to the workflow page. So we go to the workflow page here, and we have the title, the so it's sort of just going to have the workflow name and the toggle. Right. So which is just gonna be flow name. We hope we could get to a point of like showing the action, showing the icon, but that's going to be later. Then we have like the action here. So get rid of this. Okay. For this, I'm going to have it. So I'm just going to copy. Then the drop down top. The drop down is page is not good for us here. So we need this pop over. Let's copy this to workflow. So this table cell. So there's going to be two things. There's going to be that pop over, and we're going to have the toggle. The toggle is going to be there as well. So yeah. I'm just thinking twice. Like, I was just thinking like, do we even so the edit conform model and the trash. So let's get the workflow. And at the top, let's do the use client, right? And let's do workflows is equals to use query, query API. That's workflow. I name the workflow. Let me know workflows. Workflows that get workflows, and then passing. So this is use alerts. So this is user ID, right? And this is owner ID. In that. So then here we have workflow and workflow name, and it's gonna be this. It's gonna be workflow map workflow. And else. So then we're gonna get this in here, come here and get the empty state, and then we can put an empty one here, and no workflow added, and we spine to 2. And here at the top we have const remove workflow. It's supposed to use mutation API dot workflow dot delete workflow, right? As workflow, and then here we have workflow dot title, and for this we're going to have toggle. I think we call it toggle. So let's check chat scene. Toggle. No, it's not toggle. They're looking for switch. They're looking for switch. Yeah, switch. So not toggle. Sorry. We're looking for switch. And for the switch, just need the switch, and we need the value of the switch. We need the value. Value is equals to workflow active. So checked. I think that should do it for us. This page. So, but we have no workflow, so we need to create workflow. So let's do the same thing I've been doing. This is create workflow button, right? Create workflow button, and then heat. Instead of having that client, we have create we just need a title or workflow name or something. That's all we need. And for this page, for this so we have can we just do form dot reset. Can do it for all of them, like set it to submission. Okay, so for this create workflow, should basically doing the title, submitting it, and that's it. So let's go to the workflow page, and this one we do create workflow button, save that, and okay, so the create workflow, send when client created, submit. So we're having issue that is missing the required feed active. Okay, we have the required feed active. So I'm going to come into, like, whenever you're creating a workflow, the active status is not required. The active should be false by default. So submit this. Should we load the page or something? Send when client is created, submit. Yeah, now you see. Well, we can't change this, like, unless first we do the switch, just going forward and back. We do, instead of doing check, we do default check. So if we do default checked, you can toggle it back, but still not gonna be like the way one would have wanted it. So and going to have class name Emma ME10. So there should be spacing between this, so you can, instead of like delete, so flow delete experience. So now we have the workflow, and you can like delete, and delete works. So, but one thing we want to do is that whenever you click on this, it takes you to the workflow page. So that's our next thing, and after that we show the the basic workflow page, like for us to be able to drag nodes, like just creating nodes. We're setting up ReactFlow. That is like what we're going to do. We set up the ReactFlow on that page, and then we push the code to GitHub, and that will be end for today. And we're going to continue from there tomorrow. So in workflows, we create another folder with the ID. Right. We can, for simplicity, do workflow ID. Right. And then in that we create a page.txt. So let's make these. So in here, let's create a layout. CSX functional. So I will tell you the reason why I created layouts for this page specifically. But this page, let's just show workflow, and here we get the ID. So we do use params, right? And from the param we get the workflow ID. I think that's how we do it. And so if we go to the browser and we go to workflow slash test, okay, so it's saying we're importing a this use param is a client side component, so we have to use client at the top. Okay, so we have the layout, and where's the content for this page? The content should be somewhere. Let me see. Okay, the layout is showing. There's nothing really showing on the page. Where are the layout? Okay. Because if you see this layout, we are having the children, but we're not passing the children in there. So let's just copy this layout, paste it. Don't need the sign in, sign out. We need the nav bar. We don't need any of these. Let's just return the children. Simple as that. Let's just return the children inside of a div. Good. We can just have like the tags, the layouts is there. Right, so now we have, you can see the workflow test is there. So we change this to ID 123. You see ID 123. So this is what we're going to be using to fetch the workflow if it exists, right? And in here we can create an error .tsx, right? Functional export. So we have the error page, right? And in this error page, kind of like workflow not found, something like that. Yeah, it's a client component, so we use client. Yeah. Right. So that works. So we're going to what? We're going to receive error on this page, right? Which is going to be error, right? And then we can have the error dot message. Like, let's go to the workflow here. right, and throw error workflow not found, something like that. So using workflow not found, because the error has been thrown twice because it literally just load twice. Alright, so that's just like whenever we're trying to get a workflow and it sort of throws an error, right? Then it's just gonna handle it first. So we did have get workflows, but we also need get workflow. We need the owner ID, and then we need the ID to be video ID of what? Of workflows, right? And we do .db query these get. We are trying to get ID, trying to get ID. That's what we're trying to get. We're just trying to get the workflow. If workflow done workflow else, or if not workflow, return throw new error workflow not found. So if we go to this workflow, let's just go to the workflow page and then do const workflow equals to use query, right? Get API workflows that get workflow, passing the owner ID, passing the ID to the workflow ID, and we can get the user ID equals use of yeah, that's where the problem comes in. So as ID workflows. Okay, so if we load this page, you get what? Workflow not. Okay, but it shouldn't show what is showing. Let's see if we have loading state. Let's see if we do loading. Let's SX. We can React sports loading. Maybe we can use it. You know how that works. That doesn't it. closing up. So we are validating. We are validating it. And because we are validating it, we are getting the error. Okay, let's say we didn't do the validation. Let's say we just pass it in, right? Like the way it's supposed to be. And in here, we don't do the respecting, we just say respecting a string. And then we say as id, right? We say it's workflow. Yeah. And then we pass in a string. Pass it in like this. We send the request and we get the error. Like, okay. Yeah, so like getting the workflow not found, like then we're getting like the error that was sent, stuff like that. Like if we get rid of this, we just get the like workflow not found. Okay, but I don't want this to show, so I just have to say if not workflow return no. So if there's no workflow, then return no. So we don't even want to see this error. I know it's as ID workflows. Okay, so I mean that works. Now we need to implement. First, we need to make sure when they click on this, it goes to where it's supposed to go, right? We tend to want to use just 1 hour, but now as we're using 1 hour for 4 minutes, so let's quickly get this out of the way, and we can leave this. So we just pass in link, right, coming from next link, and there we pass this out here, and this goes to slash workflows slash. So we have to change this to template. So we have workflow dots underscore id, right? So now if they click on this, it takes them to here. So now you see that works, no error, nothing. Cool. Now on this workflow page, we first need to work on this layer. So now we need to implement the React flow. So let's search for React flow. React flow. I've checked it out before, and it's sort of like the easiest way for us to get this down. Oh, come on. This seems to be taking longer than expected. Are we having any issue? Okay, I mean, yeah, this is exactly what they are. Right. Oh, let's go to their quick start guide. But their quick start guide is not loading. I mean, I did check out their website. I sure did. I mean, if that is not going to load, then ReactFlow.dev. Okay, let's just go to npm. Yeah, I see. It's not able to load that page. It's not going to say it's loads so quick. Okay. Let's come here to the installation guide. So we do npm install. So we actually install ReactFlow. Alright, and we need to have ReactFlow provider from ReactFlow, because if you don't have the provider, we basically won't be able to do some of these things, right? So here I'm going to go to components and I'm going to create workflow, right? And here I'm going to create workflow editor. X, right? And in here I'm basically just going to copy everything in here. Okay, so instead workflow editor, so we're gonna export defaults workflow editor here. We're gonna deal with the types and stuff here as well, but for now we're just gonna start with this. Just gonna say, okay, let's just say it's no, it's ReactFlow, and where else are we having? Okay, on connect. Okay, it's not edge, it's connection coming from ReactFlow. Okay, cool. And then in here we can have we have each one workflow editor. Now h2 is going to be workflow dot title, and then we're gonna have a switch. And we do a check equals workflow dot active, and then we have a workflow editor. Should be fixing it out there. So there we go. So we have this toggle. Now we need the editor. We're getting some errors here. ReactFlow parent container needs to have a width and height. That's one. Width and height. Okay, so we need to go in here. Says parent. So in the div then that div is gonna have a class with 100 age of screen, and there you go. Now you see, can move this around, right? And now we have what? We have the nodes. So, and we can you'll be able to add, new nodes as well. So basically, this is going to be going to have it set up as next time, which is tomorrow we're going to I just have it planned out a little bit, like what we might be working on after checking out some other applications, like checking out Zapier, anything. And yeah, tomorrow we might just style everything out and possibly set up the schema for the workflow so that we can start the nodes and connections, right? So initially we're just going to be probably updating the database at the same time. So tomorrow on Sunday, then at one point we start using the state management so that updates are not saved directly into the database but saved saving the state, and until you publish that changes, right? Or no, because you can have nodes like workflows that are working workflows already, so we need drafts. I don't know how that is gonna work, so we need workflow histories as well. And the workflow history is just gonna be workflow history is gonna be like your changes. Like every time you save, it's gonna take the previous state and save it in the history, and the new state will be saved in the workflow, right? Such that you'll be able to revert back to the previous state. Yeah, I think so. I'm just not sure. And then we have the execution. So the execution is just going to be like whenever the workflow runs. Right. So we're looking for nothing special here, so let's get done for the day. Push. So let's use this now here. So I'm gonna say TSX function explore. I'm gonna have so this is gonna take in title, the active. These are the two things for now. Yeah, those are the two things for now. Title is going to be string, active is going to be bool, right? And we're going to have for page. I'm gonna take this switch. I'm gonna put it in here as well. And the active switch comes in. Switch comes from here. And workflow header. So now you see this here. Did we use title or we use name? So not getting what I want. Okay, I'm not getting what I want. I think I'm just okay. This title. It's just that it doesn't want to show. Okay. Let's do this. This is the problem. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there is margin in the layout. Yes. So we do px. The px only. That doesn't work. Yeah. So, because we're doing the PPP stuff. Oh God. It's gonna be P. Take the P, take the P. Get this PP out of A, and then like call it app. Just don't know what to do. Call it app. create layout, CSS, function export, layout, have children, to layout mode, and puts children here, and everyone goes their way. Right. So we go to client. She still has it. Yeah. Workflow. We're clicking on the workflow. Take you here. So yeah. So this is what we have for now, and we're going to continue tomorrow. And tomorrow we are going to be interacting with these nodes and connections and everything. So yeah, let's get this to GitHub. So we go to github.com/me, and then we're going to create a new repository, which you can literally do from the terminal using the GH. Like, so you want to using GitHub CLI, right? You can go for GitHub CLI and do the installation from homebrew, brew. So you can get the documentation, and like if you want to install it, this is on Mac OS, this is on Linux, this is on Windows, so you can do that, can install. So after the installation, you do your GitHub, alt. I hope the network is fast for it to get this done quickly. Okay. And do the GitHub alt. So it's github.com SSH. Yes. Title for the GitHub SSH. Oh, GitHub CLI. CLI Mac book. Yeah, that's done. Okay. That's configured. So you have gh the add. See, gh alt. You have done the alt. We've done So we have to do gh repo create. So create a repo from scratch. So push an existing repo. So we do that. Push this current folder that we are in, which is the workflow builder. Yes, repository name should be workflow builder. Yes, and that should be posted to my account. No, okay, for the description, let's do workflow builder source information system. It should be public, and yes, and origin. Let's push it current commits. No. So let's do that. Let's push it ourselves because we have not added our current. So fix workflow the day. So now do git push. Yeah, git push set upstream name, and we go to my GitHub. You can see we go to my GitHub. Let's go back. If I go to my repository, you can see we have this workflow builder created 1 minute ago. We have nothing, absolutely nothing there. So then we push these changes, and now if we refresh the page, now we see everything in here, right? The middleware, the components, everything. So you can come in here and clone the repo, but you should know to get started, get your configs, URL, get your Clark. Let me push this along. So we need a sample, right? So close everything. We need copy, paste, and here modules to add your keys, right? And this is gonna be the env, for example. Git add, git commit, dash m, add env file, git commit. Wait, did I do? Okay. And then we do the push, right? And there we go. So we have reached the end of today's series, and we're going to continue tomorrow. It seems that the 2 hours is starting to get constant. Probably we're going to be using 2 hours on live every day. And yeah, thank you guys, and we're going to see you tomorrow to continue the workflow builder. Thank you. Bye.